Welcome to our video series, Learn Rhino 3D in 11 simple ring band projects. In this video, I'll take you through working with arcs. In Rhino, we can create arcs in a few different manners. For the projects we'll be completing, we will use either the default arc command option or the arc command with the start point option enabled. To create the default arc, let's go ahead and maximize top view. Enter the arc command, press enter, and let's choose a center point. Next, we'll choose a starting point and draw out the cursor to end the arc. And I now have a basic arc. You can also choose an angle in this option instead of the endpoint, but for the purposes of the projects we'll be taking on, drawing out our endpoint is going to be the easiest option. Another option in working with arcs, and one you'll make good use of in our projects, is to use the start point option. Let's go ahead and see how it works. We'll press enter to re-engage the arc command and choose the start point option. Now let's start our arc on the work plane and we'll choose an endpoint. Finally, the point on the arc will give its curvature as we draw out the cursor. Now I've created my second arc. It's useful to note that we can also use the ortho constraint on arcs as well. This is especially useful in ensuring our start and end points align, as well as if we ever want to create arcs that resemble half circles. Let's go ahead and delete these two arcs first. I'll re-engage the arc command and choose the start point option. I'll start my arc. And now I'll hold down Shift to engage ortho for the endpoint. Note how I was able to draw my cursor straight across the screen. Now I'll create the curvature of the arc with the point. I'm going to keep holding down Shift to engage ortho, and note how the cursor is constrained. Let's go ahead and make this arc into a perfect half circle. These arcs are the kind of arcs we'll be using in our later ring band tutorials. You should now have a good idea of how to create basic arcs, either by using the default or start point options. You can experiment with the other options to see if they work better for your purposes. Stay tuned for the next video, Capping Objects.